Yo, what is up, guys? Mike Thomas, aka the Young Trishula here, and I am back once again with Twitch chat. They are still over here. We are still at Trishula TTV on Twitch, twitch.tv/TrishulaTTV. Come check us out. Occasionally we have fun, sometimes we don't, but right now we are having fun because there's a special event going on right now in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel where we are allowed to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel with the Tcg Banlist. And this is very cool. This is very fun because that means Dragon Link is back. So you already know that I have been playing a lot of this event, just kind of reliving our Dragon Link glory days ever since they so rudely took away Wyver Burster, Chaos Ruler, and most recently Saronir from us, because clearly we just couldn't be trusted with that either. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun, but before we hop into the video, I'm gonna show you guys the deck list. But before we get into that, I need you guys to pause the video, go down into the comment section below, drop a like, drop a comment, whatever, and remember to subscribe. It does help us out a lot, and I appreciate that. Second of all, remember to download the deck tracker for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel using our linky in the description. It is totally free, it helps us out, and it provides some really cool features for you guys, including importing and exporting decks, as well as the ability to look at what statistically the best decks are for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And recently, I think they added as a premium feature, you can now choose that for every rank. So you can see the best deck at beginner, or you can see the best deck at master, or wherever you are on the ladder, and you're able to just fine tune and pick, exactly what the best deck for your rank is. So definitely check that out. But anyway, I talked too much, so let's just get into the video. Let's hop into this. You can see over here in the corner, we have the win rate that we've had on stream. I've played 33 games. I have lost 3 of them. 2 of them were to mirror matches, and then 1 of them was to Vanquisal. I think 2 of them were to mirror matches. Maybe 1 was to a mirror match, and maybe 1 was some other random deck, but we're not losing much, boys. We got a 10-to-1 ratio of win to lose, so it's doing pretty good. The deck's doing pretty good. So this is the deck list I've been playing. So you guys can pause and look through, but I will also be, kind of going through all the cards in the deck, all the choices, and kind of explaining them as I normally do. Of course, I'm gonna have to jump around a little bit because we still cannot organize our decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Konami, please fix that. But yeah, this has been a pretty solid deck list. Nothing too fancy. I threw a little bit of fancy stuff in here, just to play around with it. But yeah, let's just get into it. Obviously, 3 black metal. This is the premier normal summon of the deck. Black metal, best boy. As well as 3 Starlight Seifert. These are both of your normal summons. Starlight Seifert finally being able to search the babies again, so this card is actually very, very good again. So shoutouts to Seifert. So both normal summons are back, and we've missed them so much. As for our rocket package, we of course play 2 rocket tracer as well as 1 rocket recharger. No rocket caliber, nothing like that. Just trying to keep the ratio tight. You don't really need more than this. This is all you really need. You can play caliber if you want. I'm not. You can. It's up to you. Doesn't really make much of a difference. So yeah, this is all pretty straightforward. We play the 1 Absorratter, of course, for the rockets. And then for the black metals, I think I forgot to mention, we play the 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, which is the standard target, as well as the Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon, which is the fun target. You don't have to play this. It is very, very good. It's very, very powerful, but we are playing it because you might notice a cheeky little guy here. We got our one of Psyframe Gear Gamma in here because in the TCG, this card is limited to 1 instead of 2, like in Master Duel. So this card is pretty good still, and people get kind of mad when you hit them with Gamma because it's at 1, and it's very funny. So yeah, we still play the 1 Gamma. So yeah, you can throw that in there. If you're afraid, cut it, but if you cut this, you have to cut the other fun stuff, and I don't like doing that, so I like playing the fun cards. And I'll talk about the fun cards in a minute, but just to finish up like the standard stuff, for the Bestials, we play 1 Magnuma, 3 Saronir, 2 Druis Worm. This could probably go back down to 1. To be honest, I copied one of my other TCG deck lists when I built this, and Unchained was meta at the time, and Unchained is just not in Master Duel. So, yeah, you don't have to play 2 Druis Worm. You can play 1 if you want. But I'm playing 2. It's been good. And then 3 Lubellion as well, just to search them. So that's just the standard Bestial lineup. For the 1-ofs, we play the 1 Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Just standard. This is your Swiss Army knife solution to every problem that you run into. As well as the 2 babies. They are finally reunited. We have the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, as well as the White Dragon Wyverburster. May she rest in peace. So yeah, that's pretty much the core. But now let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is the funny spice card, which you might not be used to seeing in a deck list, which is World Chalice Guard Dragon. So if you are familiar with the lore of Dragon Link, and you go all the way back in the annals of time to when Dragon Link was just starting out. It was just a little baby evolving out of what was formerly, Danger Thunder Dragon. You might remember this card seeing a little bit of play, and you might wonder why this cute little guy is in our deck, because he doesn't really do anything. He's kind of like a Ceravis for linked monsters. And it reborns normal monsters from your grave. It's like, okay, that's not very good. Well, it's because back then a certain Ib Justicar was legal, and this card has recently been made legal once again in the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, and it is now legal in this event in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And yeah, so you can do some kind of fun stuff with Ib Justicar and the World Chalice Guard Dragon. So if you don't already know, Ib Justicar, when it is summoned, it searches any card that says World Legacy from your deck to your hands, and then when it leaves the field, it can summon a World Chalice from your deck or graveyard, and that includes this little guy, because he is a World Chalice. So of course we play 2 targets. We play the World Chalice and as well the getting a little bit ahead of myself, the World Legacy Guard Dragon. And this package, it's pretty fun. Like, this is the fun stuff. There's actually another build of this deck that I'll briefly mention and just kind of like quickly recreate on stream. I haven't been playing it because I don't want to craft the extra adventure cards on this account, but you could do something like this with the 100 Apple Dragons. You can do this, and what else would I throw in? Yeah, just like 3 hand traps, like in that last spot, like maybe 3 Veiler or something, and then you'd be good to go. And then this package would help you make Ib Justicar more consistently. I have a few videos on like that build of the deck on the channel if you want to go check those out. But yeah, I'm just not doing it because I don't want to craft the extra cards for this event, because this event does not give you extra gems. It only gives you one free pack. It gives you 1 free pack, so I'm not really looking to invest too heavily, but Ib Justicar is just a super, so if you want to mess around with this package, the other 2 cards in the package are normal and rare, so it's kind of fun to do, and you can still set up the Ib Justicar pretty consistently by opening Black Metal plus Quick Launch, or even just Black Metal plus Tracer. And this card's really strong. This card's really good. I've made it a few times in like weird game states too, where like I think somebody, like, I was playing a tier player and they Dragostapelled one of my guys, and I was like, oh cool, that's an Ib Justicar. Neat. So you can do some cool stuff with it. It's just in there for fun. This is the fun package. If you want to play like a more like normal looking Dragon Link list for this, you can take out the Ib Justicar stuff, so that would be like minus that. Here, I'll just put it back in. But you would take out like the World Chalice, the World Legacy, and the Ib. You take those 3 back out, and then you just literally just put in like a Chaos Angel in this card's place, and you're good to go. It's just good enough. But we're trying to have fun here, right? Like, this card is fun. How often do you get to play with this? So may as well enjoy it while it lasts. Anyway, moving on with the deck. The spell cards are very standard. We already talked about World Legacy Guard Dragon. I've talked about this card a lot on the channel. This card's very, very good. But basically it's Monster Reborn, and it moves one of your cards, so it makes Pisty like way more easily. You have the 1 Chaos Base, the Dragon Ravine, the Boot Sector, the Regained, and the 3 Quick Launch. All the standard spells. I'm playing the Branded Beast, though I haven't been going for this as much as I have in like tournament play. So you can maybe cut this. And then moving on to the defensive cards, it's just very standard 3 Imperm, 3 Nib, and 3 Ash, as well as the Gamma Driver. So if you don't end up playing like the Justicar stuff and you want more defensive cards, you can throw Veilers in here. I had Veilers in my list before I threw in the Justicar stuff, but what's cool about the Gamma specifically in combination with the Justicar variant of this deck is that it makes these lines so much better, because not only do you get your standard plays with the black metal, but it turns this driver into a useful card both for the Meteor Dragon as well as the World Chalice Guard Dragon, because Guard Dragon can summon any vanilla from your graveyard, and because Driver is a 6 and Tracer is a 4 tuner, you can easily go into Baron before starting your plays. This was a combo that I showed off in another video recently, and it's just very, very, very funny when that comes up. So that's why we chose to include this. And yeah, I've been happy with the defensive count. Most of the decks in the meta for this are decks that also lose to Bestials, so like you have a lot of defensive cards, because you're going to be playing against a lot of Branded, a lot of Tier, a lot of Dragons. Yeah, so this deck just kind of cleans up. it just kind of cleans up. As for the extra deck, it's pretty straightforward. It's just a standard Dragon Link extra deck, minus the Justicar. So it's just Savage, Baron, Dispatter, Heretic Dragon, King of Atum, which is not standard in Master Duel, or wasn't for a while, but it has been standard in the TCG for like a year or more. So you play this card, it's just 2 Bestials, it gets you into anything in your deck. Very useful for playing through Disruption. Pisty, Striker, Heretic Seal, the Heretic Seal, the Golden Balls, Romulus, IP, Dark Charmer, Triple Burst, Unicorn Access Code, and Borland. So pretty standard. And then I'm throwing in the Justicar stuff, and then if you weren't to do that, you probably throw in Chaos Angel. Just if you're curious what like one of those deck lists looks like, because I keep talking about it, I will quickly, now that we've gotten through all of the cards, just throw that together. And this would be like a very boring version of Dragon Link that you could run. You could also just like cut the Veilers completely and run it at 40. Yeah, I mean those are all options for you. But anyway, I did just want to show this off for you guys, because this deck has done exceptionally well for us, clearly, in the event. When you don't have to worry about MAXX, I mean, the games just feel so free. So yeah, give it a try. You'll probably do well if you just want a quick way to earn your pack or whatever, or just play some Dragon Link and, remember the glory days of Master Duel. But anyway, that's all from me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Join us on Twitch. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Get out of here. Goodbye.